who is split pushing as top and all that. So. Something to note here is, yeah, this room page isn't too good, I think. First things first, I don't think health health marks are any good. Like you can get like 8 from the seals, like that should give you an impression like how bad the value is there. Also, if you just use the health seals instead of health quints and used armor quints instead of armor seals, you would get more value. For marks I've been using like hybrid penetration on Thresh, but I think the second best option is armor and AD or something like that. And for cliffs, flat magic resistance is the best as support usually, unless you wanna play like really offensive bulk supports with like magic penetration. And CDR is also this second option. But yeah, to recap the room page, I think hybrid penetration marks, HP seals, armor quints, flat magic resistance cliffs is what I like on Thresh. Health quints and health marks are bad. That's at least what I'm confident enough to say. And on masteries I actually like 9 defense and 21 utility. The movement speed and CDR are so good. And on the defense page here, I would take unyielding over the enchanted armor. Enchanted armor is like pretty bad in laning phase. It only gets good once you have like real armor items, because yeah, it's also from just the bonus armor you've bought. But yeah, I like 9 defense, 21 utility most. Yeah, but yeah, let's get to the in-game then. Oh, I hope this works, because I think the last ob.gg replays have been kinda bugged. Also, I wanna share like this link with everyone. It's from the worlds, like it has like all the games from the World Championship, so there's a lot of Thresh players and Thresh picks in that tournament, so you could study the runes a bit and the masteries. And so, on the starting items, I don't like buying Stealth Ward at level 1. It gives... you have to sacrifice sustain to do that. and it doesn't feel worth it usually. Like, I think more often I will lose the lane from like having not enough sustain than getting some kind of tank avoidance from having the stealth ward. Like I don't think it's needed. I much rather play aggressive, trade more, and you have the sustain to do it, than like try playing a bit more passive and having wards up. And yeah, I don't think there's gonna be much going on into level 1. I hope. And also Ignite versus Exhaust. Against their team comp, I think Exhaust is pretty good. It's good against Udyr, it's good against Wukong and Twitch, and even maybe against Ahri sometimes. Like, Ahri doesn't always do her damage instantly when she gets to your exhaust range, so sometimes you can prevent damage from Ahri with exhaust. Against some mid lanes it's not possible. Actually, I wanna kinda check something here. So the leashing, you should always just give like 2 auto attacks. Like, I think you're already giving 3 here, even a 4th one. And then you wanna take the short path, because look at this shit. The Twitch is already in the lane. I guess he did he even help with the leash? Yeah, he didn't, because yeah, it means Udyr is starting blue. It's kinda weird that Leona is so far behind though, if Udyr was starting blue. That's a mistake from the Leon. Yeah, you don't wanna be in this situation where enemy is leashing so much faster than you and you're taking the long route, because now there's like no chance of getting level 2 before them if they played correctly from here. At least you didn't miss EXP, so that's important. But yeah, the level 2 advantage is really big deal. And also Leona has one advantage over you. It's that she's melee with the relic shield. She has the execute, you don't have it. For that reason alone, I kinda don't like relic shield on Thresh too much. And also I like the talisman of Ascension way more than the mountain thing. Part of the mountain, or what was it called? You're both level 2 now, but it can be kinda rough to do anything. Yeah, Leona missed the Zenith bed, but yeah, you can flay her back if you're really good with this. It's for sure something that can like change how the matchup goes. If Thresh is good at cancelling the Zenith blades, then Jinx would be safe to do whatever. Oh, you flayed the Twitch kinda wrong way there. You could have like isolated him a bit more by flaying him towards you. Oh my god. This is working out pretty nicely for you guys. I think the Leona and Twitch were just like completely out of sync. Yeah, and also if Leona manages to stun the Jinx, you don't really wanna CC the Leona anymore after that. You just have to like rather CC the Twitch instead, because he's the damage dealer. But yeah, usually you wanna have the flay to cancel the Zenith blade, I think. Like, I'm not the real Thresh expert, but yeah, I think you should be able to do it if you're pretty good at it. And I think you should be saving it for that. And to do that you also need to like stand right next to Jinx at like all times. Oh, nice hook there. I don't know what the Twitch was thinking. Yeah, this isn't too high elo. Silver 2 or so. You wanna just push the lane real fast now, I think, and recall. I think it should have helped that Jinx push the lane a bit more there. And oh, and also I think on Thresh nowadays it's better to max Q than E. I think the Pook max is way better now. After they nerfed the E or something. And yeah, you get the side stone there. Yeah, and you remember to swap the trinket, so that's really important. Now you wanna find a good opportunity to place deep wards, so then you will have like total control over the lane. This yeah, this pink is pretty good for like denying shit. Oh my god, what happened? I could like rewatch that. I think Jinx is dead. Yeah, she didn't have vision and she wasn't like aware that you were warding. Like, kinda low elo mistake. But I think here you probably should have given her vision of this brush before leaving the lane. Like, you have the side stone, so you have 3 wards. So you could like try to make it a bit more secure for your Jinx to farm before leaving the ward. Like, you wanna make sure it's at least somewhat safe for your AD carry. But of course the responsibility of Jinx is to like stay the fuck away from the unwarded brush, so this wouldn't happen. But yeah, yeah, you don't wanna have your AD carries die when you're warding. Like, of course it's not always your fault, but there are like those certain things that you can make it less likely, like trying to have the brush, like trying to have vision of the enemy support before you go ward yourself, like some kind of knowledge of their position. Like, if Leona was just recalling in front of you, then you would know that there's no way that she would be able to kill your AD carry while you're warding or something like that. I don't know what's up here. You can maybe take this turret, but is this some kind of trade? No. You should take this turret, I think. At least push some more waves. The bad news here is that you might lose mid turrets from this. I guess it's worth 2 kills. Oh, The recalling timings are kind of bad for me, I think. They were kind of low HP, so it's a free dragon. Then we have you bite Targons and boots. Yeah, I like this. Was this the second buy or whatever? Yeah, there are many kinda interesting skill matchups in the bot lane. Like for example Morgana versus anything because of the black shield timing and mind games and all that. Or like when you have these gap closure cancelling spells like the Flay and the Janna Tornado, then the matchups against Leona are pretty interesting because when used correctly, Leona will never be able to stun anyone. Kind. It was kinda good that you didn't hit your spells there. More gold for the Jinx because you don't have to share the assist money then. Now that you're in the mid lane here, I think you wanna drop a ward here. I'm not sure if you will do it or not. You didn't, but yeah, this is pretty important. Like always, when I'm taking down this turret, I will drop a ward here if I'm near. So maybe Moby is next or something. Yeah. Now you can roam and ward deeply quite easily. Very nice. You just wanna ward here and leave. I don't think you can take this turret. Like just ward here. Maybe even here and here or something like that. Just go and then go split with Jinx. Like that's what I do. Ward one here, one maybe here in this raid brush, and then finally here in this brush. And then you kinda have really good vision over this turret. So split pushing this would be fine. But I think they will quite quickly collapse on you because you know Riven isn't putting any pressure here, and Morde is most likely recalling soon. So yeah, you wanna be dropping these wards in the mid here. And now you kinda get baited by the Morde dying. And Riven goes in, but is she? Yeah, he's able to do that. But also again, you don't have the ward here, so didn't even see Ahri coming as well. I think it's very common that the lack of vision in the mid lane leads to all kinds of bad fights over here. I've seen many games lost because of that. People think they don't have reinforcements arriving and then they keep fighting. I think for what? I think Jinx could have like chased down the Ahri. Oh my god, yes. Ahri made no attempt to juke at all, like pretty bad. Oh, what is the mic not what? Oh, okay. The dragon alive in a moment. Oh shit. Like, oh my god, how did the replay crash? Like, I tried to go back a bit. Will take a moment to get it back running. Yeah, don't be too like disappointed with yourself, like watching these replays. Like, it's fine to be hard on yourself. Like, I think that should lead to improvement. Like just use it as a motivation to improve. Like, I'm always like really mad at myself for every fucking missed CC spell and all that shit. And I make like really bad plays all the fucking time. But it's the case for everyone. Like, just if you watch any even challenger player, they keep making mistakes all day. Like, when will the fucking replay load up? I wanna like skip the start. I think we were at like 15 minutes already. It should take a while more, but yeah, there was like this level 2 thing that wasn't really what I wanted to see. The leash and the both of the supports are not kinda touching the minions enough. Yeah, you don't wanna be splitting at level 1. Sometimes there's chance they will cheese you at the brush. And sometimes it's like, you see the enemy AD carry here, okay, that's fine, but then the support will like flank you as you walk to this brush or like to the lane, so then it's 2v1 and first blood is given away. Oh, now we can skip it a bit. But yeah, if you watch me like play support, I'm like pushing the lane like crazy, like auto attacking the wave all the time. And I think a lot of players are a bit surprised by that. Like, why is support pushing the lane? Like, there's a really good reason for it. It's the level advantage and chance to trade better when you when you have less minions for your enemy. Yeah, this recalling needed to happen like way quicker, I think, from like all of you. Or then, yeah, I don't think you kinda had the time to take the dragon either way. They were collapsing on it too quickly. That's kind of sometimes what's bad about roaming from the mid, like if the enemy mid lane gets to stay in lane. Yeah, I pretty much always recommend to take the shorter path. It's faster, and I think there's not that much cheese going on in the bot lane in that brush anyway. Like how many times I've been killed taking the shorter path? Not many. But then again, I've been doing the cheese a lot in like ranked 5s and shit. Just going there with my buddy and taking first bloods from chasing in this brush here. Wait, are we too far ahead now? No, I think this is like pretty much where we were. So yeah, you wanna have decent ward coverage for the dragon. But yeah, the Jinx is like out of position here again. Like I don't know, there's nothing you can do really. And yeah, Wally gets really greedy. Doesn't have any armor, not that much damage, not flare yet, so they even get the dragon. Yeah. It's one of those things where being a support main kinda sucks. Yeah, I don't like Face of the Mountain too much. I always just get like Locket or Crucible instead. I just leave it at the Runic Shield, or maybe I get the Dagon Praise sometimes, but probably not. And I like Frozen Heart a lot on Thresh. And Prom and all those. The CDR is so important. And fuck, I have something to do, but I'll try to like quickly watch this to the end. This is only like 23-minute game, I guess. Like how is that even possible? It's dead even at this point. But yeah, again you don't have the mid lane vision here. You should be dropping wards as you walk through this process. And yeah, here you wanna you needed to be kinda ready for with the flay here. Or at least prevent the follow-up with something. But you're getting stunned, yeah. Yeah, not too great. The volley wasn't even there, so you just had to be way more careful with that. Well, yeah, you just fuck. Oh my god, I pressed backspace again and it crashes again. Fucking OP.gg. I think that bug kinda happens with all the replays though. Sometimes when you rewind it a bit, it just crashes for no reason. Like it says there's no data or whatever, but yeah, I think. Well, first of all, yeah, there were some issues with the runes, and then then on the warding you could work a bit more on that. Like sometimes they were flanking you because the ward coverage was kinda bad sometimes. And also I have to say, Face of the Mountain really isn't a game-changing item. I think Frozen Heart, Locket of Iron Solari, and what else? Crucible are way more game-changing items if you use them correctly. I think Face of the Mountain is overrated and kinda medicore. People only seem to get it because it's not maybe too expensive and it builds from the gold item. Yeah.